Hello everyone, my name is San Htwe. I would like to share a saying in Myanmar that is known by people young and old. This is also written in the Bible. Everything happens in its own time. This word helped me a lot and gave me inner peace. When I was in the 8th grade, my brother's motorbike was stolen. I knew that my brother would be in big trouble. My brothers and sister were worried and afraid too, because my mom would probably beat him and it would be a night of horror. But surprisingly, when my mom heard about it, she was silent. After a few minutes, she said, "It's happening this time." Then she prepared dinner and we ate together, like a normal day. I couldn't understand it. Was my mom okay? Because we only have 2 motorbikes for a big family of 10. One for my father and the other for 9 of us. So it would be very inconvenient without that motorbike. But my mom was not angry. She accepted it and we adopted. She calmly said, "Everything happens in its own time." When I finished the high school, I went to university in the big city. At first, it was really nice. I was free and could do whatever I wanted. But I started to feel lonely. I missed my noisy home. I cried for 2 weeks and even tried a way to go back to my hometown. But suddenly, I remembered my mom's words. Everything happens in its own time. I felt confident that God has a purpose for my time now. During my 3rd year at university, there was recruitment events for a free trip to Japan. Only 5 students would be selected. I would clear the first day and read the second in the second stage. So I was so confident that I would be chosen. I prepared all the questions, but at the interview, I was rejected. I didn't prepare my clothes or my makeup. I just wear a t-shirt. They took a big red pants and wrote the letter R. Do you know what that means? Reject. On my paper in front of me. No interview questions, no checking of my Japanese ability. They scoffed at me. Dressing like that showed disrespect. You're not taking this seriously. 5 of my classmates were selected. I was not happy for them. And I blamed the interviewers for only looking at appearance. I could almost hear my mom's voice in my head. Everything happens in its own time. It is time to learn from this. Soon, I realized it was my fault. An oversized gray t-shirt is not the best for appearance. I learned a good lesson. Appearance is as important as ability. Then a few weeks later, there was another scholarship by Japan Airlines. I prepared well and dressed very nicely this time. So I was chosen as the only representative of my country. My first trip to Japan. There were 35 students from different countries. I made a lot of new friends and had a wonderful experience. After I graduated, I have a good job with a high salary and a bright future with a Japanese company. But terrible things happened in my country. They were out of my control. Within 1 week, I lost everything. no job, no salary, no bright future. Even my graduation certificate just became a piece of paper. I have no choice. I have to go back to my hometown in the mountains. Our electricity was almost completely cut off, so I lost contact with the outside world. It was really hard time for me. I broke down mentally and physically. Everything was taken from me. One day, my mom came to my room. She said, "Dear May, I know it's hard for you. I will not tell you to accept what they did or adapt to their culture. But remember, our God has a better plan for our country, or also a plan for you. Be strong, be patient." At the time, I really understood the deeper meaning of this word. Everything happens in its own time. Then a few months later, my university professor contacted me. "There is a way you can study in Japan, in Osaka. I will help you, don't worry." I really wanted to study in Japan because actually my major was Japanese language. I didn't have internet access, so my professor found a place for me. She chose Osaka YMCA. Was this by chance? No! Amazingly, it is a perfect place for me, and it is much more better than I imagined. My dream came true. Everything and much more came back to me. From my story, I hope that you will know when things don't go as planned, don't blame yourself. Just accept and adopt. And trust. God arranges everything at just the right time. Thank you very much.